For the first question, if you could just state your name, position and the organisation that you work for.
I'm Lindsay Lowe and I'm Career Planning Advisor at East Midlands Healthcare Workforce Deanery.
And can you tell me a bit about how you've been using windmills in your company, organisation?
We've been using windmills at East Midlands Deanery for about 5 or 6 years. We use it in our workshops, our career planning workshops for junior doctors mainly, although we do use it for others as well. We have used it for all levels of trainee doctors to enable them to take control of their career. A lot of the time they feel that things are out of their control, so windmills has been really useful in terms of giving them a framework which they can then use and which will enable them to feel more in control of what they're doing.
And which of the windmills products have you used?
We've used the main generic Windmills Career and Life Planning programme, and we've adapted it as we've gone along, so we've worked very closely with Windmills to make that work for doctors in training. Doctors often feel like they are different to other people, so we've been able to work with Windmills to medicalise a lot of the activities that they provide. So one of the things we use a lot is the skills card sort, and the doctors do love that. It enables them to see that it's not always about what they're good at that's important, but actually what they like doing is just as important. But the fact that it's interactive, I think, really helps as well, because it gets them engaged with things straight away.
And can you tell me what sort of an effect it's had on the individuals that you've been working with?
I think it has a massive effect, because I think that they don't often appreciate that what's involved in career planning. They often, I think, as doctors, they feel that they're just going to be a doctor, and actually they forget that there are lots of other decisions to make along the way about where they're going to work, about what type of specialty they're going to go into. And that all these decisions have to be made very quickly once they get into their training programme. So we offer windmills to them in 2 stages, in their first year and second year of training. And what that then does is enable them to see that there is a structure to career planning, but also that it's something that they can participate in, and that they're not at the mercy of others, so they can then start to utilise that to help them prepare and help them plan for the next stages of their career.
And do you think has it helped the community as a whole, the work that you've been doing through windmills?
I think that's really difficult to gauge whether it's helped the community or not, but I think it must do overall. The doctors that we're working with are NHS doctors, and therefore if they are working in an area that really suits them, then that's going to be helpful for all in the community.
And finally, would you recommend windmills to other organisations?
I would recommend windmills to other organisations. I think it's a really valuable, useful, creative process that really engages with individuals and can help organisations as well.
Great.